Hey everyone, it's Maddie.
And V, and today we're going to be choosing each other's TBR.
The other person will have no clue what the sister is choosing. We were planning on both being in the room and just writing down the titles that we were choosing without pulling them off the shelves to give any indication of what we were picking, and then we would reveal it to each other once we'd come up with a list.
So we have the entire shelf to choose from. Let's get to it. And you can pick from our TBR as well if you want to. So it's like books that I want you to read.
Yeah, okay. Essentially. So I think instead of just picking 4 books, we should pick 5 books, and then you have the option to veto one of those choices.
Okay, yeah, I agree with that as well.
So B is going to close her eyes while I pick the books from the shelves, and then the reveal will happen.
No, it's like a field of books.
Yeah, exactly.
What book is it?
It's the 3rd. That's 4. And there is the 5th.
Oh, okay. So she's picked Vicious for me first, which is, I think, the only V. Schwab book that we have that I haven't read, so that makes sense.
Yep, and the sequel, I think, is coming out sometime this year, so maybe it would be interesting to read them quite close together.
Okay, so number 1. Okay, number 2 is A Fire and Stars by Audrey Colthurst.
I also picked it out because we got it in an owl crate a long time ago.
Yeah,
so,
it's about time.
And also on your summer TBR, you'd picked out 2 FF books, so I thought you might want to continue the trend.
Thank you. Next is Another Place Where I Think. See, this is the one that I was expecting you to pick out. I was like, out of all of them, I hope this is on there, because I just really want to read this one. This is the big one. It's After the Fire by Will Hill. Okay, yeah, I did want to read this one as well. You've done really well. These are like all books that I definitely want to read.
I'm getting like a navy and a red theme.
Yeah,
okay. TBR.
I like this one. I do want to read that as well. Which leaves the final one as Murder Most Ladylike! So this is one of Maddie's favourite series, and I don't think I would have picked it up by myself had you not said. So I don't know which one I would actually say that I don't want to read, because...
I mean, if you like all of them, then I guess you can read all 5.
Yeah, and I'll take on all 5, I think. That I might not read would probably be Vicious, but I will definitely try to. I will put my best intentions. Oh, that's a really good... I'm scared of what I picked now, because I don't think it's as, like, as good as that.
We'll see. That's Houston New.
Second one. Third one.
They all feel like a similar size.
I don't know if you have read this one already, but this is the 4th one. You can now open your eyes.
Okay. So the first one is If Birds Fly Back by Carly Sorosiak. We've had this since Yauk last year. Yep. It's a dual POV story, and I think I'm really going to like this one, so I'm definitely going to read this one already.
I picked it because I thought it was quite summery as well.
Then V picked out We're All Made of Molecules by Susan Nielsen, which I have already read, so I get another pick.
I didn't realise that.
Oh, okay. Next is Alex Approximately by Jen Bennett. I really enjoyed Night Owls, and it's become a theme that B reads all of Jen Bennett's books first, and then tells me to read them a year later, so I'm actually really looking forward to this one. I think I know quite a bit about the plot as well, so that'll be fun. Oh, okay. Next is The Accident Season by Maura Fowley Doyle. This is one of B's favourite authors from last year. Spellbook is her second book, which I think you enjoyed a lot more, so...
I gave you the chronology.
Yeah, if I read this one, then I'll definitely be more inclined to read Spellbook pretty soon. Next is The Lost and the Found by Kat Clark, and we're actually planning on doing a video about thrillers, and this is on there, so I'm really excited.
I was going to give you Moth Girls, because that is another one of my favourite thrillers, but I thought you should read them in the same order as I did, because I can't really separate the two of them, so if you read this one, then you should probably leave it like about a month before you read the next one.
And the swap out pick was The End of the World as We Know It by Iva Marie Palmer. This is a book that we very recently hauled, and I think it's going to be a really quick read. It's blurbed as like The Breakfast Club at an alien invasion, so it sounds really exciting and definitely different for me. This is a really interesting experiment because I felt like I did a mixture of books that I wanted you to read, because 2 of the books are ones that I've read, and then 3 of the ones are books that I think are more like you than me.
Yeah. So some of these I picked because although I might not have enjoyed them to like a 5-star read, I still wanted to be able to talk to you about them, which is mostly why I put Alex and The Accident Season on here. And then I really enjoyed The Lost and the Found, and I want to read If Birds Fly Back, so I've kind of given that to you as like, tell me how, and this one as well, tell me how these are.
So this has been a really interesting experiment.
And we didn't veto any of them either.
No, exactly. We're going to read all 5 of these books. It'll just mean our reading pace will have to be a little bit quicker, and I'm sorry because I've given you quite a few big ones there. So you can find out how this reading goes in our reading vlogs for June.
Thank you everyone so much for watching, and don't forget we post writing videos every Tuesday and bookish videos every Friday and Sunday.
You can follow us on Twitter and Instagram at Maddie and V. We try and be as active as possible, and we'll see you soon.